about trains and detonators here. Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit. I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Never seen the actual playthrough, just bits and pieces. Yeah, so the only thing you missed is we were in the snow. We showed up at a cabin, killed some guys at a cabin, saved a woman. Got to this cabin, went out and saved Arthur because he got mauled by a bear, brought him back, and then now we're here. Fuck! God damn it. I fucked up. There's a glitch you can do here. I don't know if they patched it out or not. Where, you can get off your horse right before this section. Right before it goes into this cutscene. And then Arthur will literally fucking run with his legs. Through the whole thing. But, like, through the cutscene, it's funny.
Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell,
Does he keep up? I don't think so.
Out here are us and them. They must be this way. You good, Dutch?
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another. It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
You killed his brother, Dutch.
Hey, nachos, let's go.
I did. And I hope the bastards will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look.
O'Driscoll territory.
Lake, so we must be close.
Hope YouTube doesn't butcher the scenes. I mean, they're already dark. I don't know what YouTube can do to make them that much worse.
Whoa there.
Hold up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good.
Goddamn ready, Dutch.
Mr. Morgan and I, we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here. Let's go.
Keep my horse ready. Can I pull out my fucking gun? I want to see if I could pull out a rifle or something from the horse. I can't even look at my items right now. Goddamn O'Driscoll.
There they are.
Eggman's
That's
robots.
definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Goddamn O'Driscolls. Why are they always going after the Irish? Because is it the redneck family you go gun down and blow their house up? That's the O'Neill Ranch. They got O'Driscolls and O'Neills.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
Ha! Give him the old one, too.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get him?
No. Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it.
All right, let's go pay our old friends a visit.
Corn? No, salted beef.
Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse. You two, get up there and keep us covered.
Sure thing.
I'm gonna keep the pistol. Pistol rifle, good combo.
Good. Come on, let's go. We'll circle
Some kind of
around
super horse?
the
Yeah, 'cause I got it.
down that way, same as Mike and Bill.
I do remember that. I remember
Like you
chat told
said,
me where the super horse was, and I went out and
luxury
tamed it like
we can't
immediately.
afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
Not a super horse, it's just the best horse in the
Down
game.
there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
I think it's just up ahead of this place. I know it's northern snowy area, so it makes sense. Come on, Dutch, you're walking too slow. Good thing none of them look up and see us. That'd blow our whole plan. How much to jump? Man, I'd have to walk through all this shit again. I don't know how far back they sent me for the checkpoint. I'm also not sure if it'll let me. The game is super, like... It's introducing a lot to you, but it's being very, linear.
Watch out. This bit's steep.
Not in the sense of, like, I can't walk and go where I want, but even, like, controls won't activate when they don't want them to activate for certain sections. Like, I couldn't have even looked for my gun earlier. How much, Kyle? We're not doing this.
Maybe I should take the lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running...
Hush. Let's just get down there first. Follow me. Let's head for that building in front.
Getting the rifle ready. Oh, give me this. Apparently I'm just wasting my shit. Because nothing I'm drinking is fully restoring anything.
Stay low. Come on.
I've been trying to eat and drink to get my stamina and shit up. I think I'm just wasting items. This dude who's looking right at me not see me?
Ready for this job to be done.
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
So we got everything we need.
We have to move on this right now.
Okay, fine. You make the move.
All right, on me. Good luck. Kill every last one of these bastards.
Damn, Dutch got a fucking quick hand with it. Ooh, cinematic cam? Oop. Bad shot. Let's see if I can wall bang that. Oh, I'm gonna die. God, oh, I knocked his head off. Woo!
Look out! We got more in those cabins to the right.
Taking somebody out at the knee. All right, we smooth with it. Goddamn O'Driscolls. Did he stand back up? Mistake. Damn it, let me change shoulders. Oh my god, I'm letting him live. How? There we go, right in the brain.
I think that's all of them.
Search the bodies. Strip everything we can from them.
You recognize?
Goddamn O'Driscolls.
Of course not. Colm doesn't give a damn about his men.
Cigar, chewing, tobacco, crackers, vegetable.
And ride a horse and kill without thought. You're in. Think how long some of you have been with me. I imagine Colm doesn't even know half the names of these.
Oh, that guy who was looking at me earlier was on our team. That's why I checked out. I'm kind of glad I let Dutch take the first shot, though. He dropped two of them super quick. $1.29. I'm rich.
We need everything we can get off of these bastards.
Open snake oil. We're taking their wedding rings.
Heads up, boys. We got more coming in from the forest.
Goddamn O'Driscolls! See him. Make it a flank. Deadeye allows you to slow down time. Oh yeah, you mark him and then shoot. The fuck are they? Woo! Shot the tree. Look at Arthur Morgan. Look at him dropping. The way that gun reloads is so kick-ass. cannot see them if they're literally in the trees. I don't know if there's so many I gotta drop or if I have to pick one out that are actually up in the trees to the left of me.
The cowards are running away. Good
Whew.
work, boys. Back to the camp.
I don't want to use a tonic to restore Deadeye. I did good on my own. Getting my repeater cartridges back. Once the prime, yeah, they had me doing it on the pistol earlier too, where you do it one time to cock the hammer back. Instead of just letting it fly. I about got my ammo back. These goddamn O'Driscolls. Another $1. That'll last me a week.
We don't have time to mess around.
God, I will drink the fucking tonic. Just get the tutorial away from me.
Good work, boys. Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there. Mike, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
Driscolls need to recruit more reliable members. Well, that's what Dutch was saying, is that they'll basically take anybody with a pulse who will kill without thinking. They don't have to be good at killing. They just have to be willing to kill without thinking.
What do we got here?
Little dynamite box.
This looks good. What do you think, Bill? Looks fine. Smells good. Come on.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss. Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. A Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellers.
Not bad.
Good work, feelers.
Down and outs. They can pummel us as hard as they like, but we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait till we have John, Matt, Charles, and Sean back riding with us, and I believe, I know, they will all be back.
Well, you didn't get Combe, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
You know, he'll come after us.
Oh, of course he will, just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a
And then you could determine the quality of dynamite by huffing it. I'd imagine there's like a quality change if it gets wet or something. I'm gonna risk it all. Damn it, I wanted a cutscene to start. Is there a button to call my horse to me?
Yep.
All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground.
Up on D-pad. You're probably right. I don't know, the game I want to finish. I want to finish Breath of the Wild before Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. I would not start that game fresh. I would pick up wherever the fuck I was.
Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay, you got it.
Face down and lasso the damn O'Driscoll. Yeah, mule. Goddamn O'Driscoll.
Go.
You're coming with me, partner.
What the hell did I do?
Hiya!
Shit! No!
Go home time. I don't know what you do think you're doing getting out of the lasso. I have to hold circle. I wasn't holding circle.
Coming with me.
Please don't!
Taking your stuff.
Just let me go, come on!
Now, I'm just gonna check your pockets.
A little gun oil.
Come on, I'm nobody, mister.
Comfortable enough for you?
Whew.
What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Karen?
Duffy, Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why? What are you gonna do to me?
Something you ain't gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for
Oh my god, that I don't know why the crow scared the shit out of me. I don't know what it is, chat. I see the appeal to a lot of very big video games right now that take a long time to finish, and I don't know why. Because I'm positive I won't finish most of them. But like, I want to mod the shit out of Oblivion. That multiplayer Skyrim mod dropped. I kind of want to play that with BB and Hom if I can.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
Just a bunch of big ass games. I don't know.
Please, no. Please, I'll do anything. Come on, just name your price.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
I took a shortcut. Get me back to camp, goddammit. Yeah, mule. Ah, here we are. Camp, sweet camp.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
I gotta hitch him, or I ain't doing it right. You know what I'm playing? You know what we're playing Red Dead 2, chat? Red Dead 2, chat. It feels like there was a sign with all the TV shows I was watching. Horse bonding increased.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry. They're real nice.
So I was watching Westworld, and Westworld, it's a decent show, but I don't know how to describe it other than Red Dead Redemption 2 meets Detroit Become Human. And
You found a little shit, did you?
the more I watched it, the more Westworld it was. I was like, damn, I want to be in the old West. That's Red Dead.
Welcome to your new home.
And I quit watching Westworld after season 2. I just needed a break from the show. It's a good
You
show.
want me to make him talk?
Oh no, now.
But then I started watching South Park from a couple of seasons ago.
Uncle, Mr. Williamson.
And there's one episode where they only talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 and how much fun they're having playing it.
I got a saying, my friend.
And I'm like, it's gone on long enough.
We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed 'em as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
Been drowning in multiverses. How's the connection holding up in this one? Kill 3 O'Driscolls in the same Deadeye. Catch and hog tie Kieran with it. I did that! Ah, that's bullshit. Complete within 15 minutes, 30 seconds. Get 15 headshots. These are all done. Nah, the medal system sucks ass. Do medals do anything? Tell me they don't. I just missed so fucking many. Anyway, I had a lot of fun for like the first 2 days I played the Multiverses Alpha when it was out. Or Beta before, whatever it was, closed beta, whatever you want to call it. But then as the days went on and they let more people in, the connection got really bad.
Death up here, Mr. Morgan.
And it wasn't fun anymore.
We're okay. We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy. I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson. We were stranded at sea.
He said, shut up, man.
50 days. And you unfortunately survived. When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in. Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes shopping trips need to be cut short. We'll survive. We always have. If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest. I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing. Well, Lenny's more into book learning than hunting. Bill's a fool.
It was the same, but not like the last day where I went to total shit. A lot of people were playing on
No
Wi-Fi.
wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there. Assorted, salted offal. Starving will be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting.
Only for achievements, I think.
Stay here listening
What
to
sucks
YouTube.
even more is you have to do them all in one go and you can't go back and do each objective. Oh my god. Yeah, this game's never getting platinum.
Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
I do want to dabble in Project L, yeah. That game looks insane.
Here.
Riot's already got servers that are supposed to hold up really, really, really well. They've announced everything right that they're supposed to.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around.
Rollback netcode, the servers from Valorant are already in place for them to use.
All right.
They bought an indie company that was passionate about it and ran with that instead of doing everything themselves. Everything about Project L seems solid so far. Project L is Riot Games, aka the company that does League of Legends fighting game.
Okay. Apart from this
And it's gonna have League of Legends characters in it.
stupid mistake.
But even if you don't like League of Legends, literally every single thing that they've announced so far is everything you want in a fighting game.
Sure.
And they've got the money to back it up.
Never
obviously.
Really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
What up, Heartless?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way. Find some higher ground.
League fighting game? Yep, 2D fighter. It's a tag team fighter also, so it's like fighters, except you only get 2 people on your team instead of 3.
That ride north from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
Yeah, damn O'Driscolls. I'm gonna grab a water real quick. Just in time. I don't like that I have to hold the X button here. Like, if the game's gonna play itself, let it play itself.
This is good. Let's look down this way.
Oh my god, I'm opening my water. Yeah, the League game also gave themselves pretty high standards. If you're gonna name your game Project L, you cannot flop.
But if it's too strong,
If you're gonna name your game Project L, you cannot flop as a game, otherwise the memes will never end. It's already in the name, it's Project L.
hey, stop here a second. I see something.
I'm actually really excited to play through this. I hope I stick with it. We got Pokemon too still. Pokemon Unbound.
Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. A gun will scare everything around.
That's your horse. Don't ever walk directly behind a horse, by the way.
There's no point setting off without that bow.
Hunt for deer.
Move quietly and slowly.
Welcome back, McScrooge. How you doing?
You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus.
Eagle Eye! Ah, classic. I don't know how I look behind me like that.
It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Later, Drake. Take it easy. Are they getting any gyms yet? What are you talking about? I'm about to say I've lost the deer track entirely, but I think he just looped around here. What a boss kid. How you doing? Arthur Morgan. Oh, dear. Arthur Morgan, first Witcher.
There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur.
Going off of what I know from the show.
Or neck. We want a good, clean kill.
You tell me to aim for the neck?
Pull back quite hard. You'll feel when it's too much. Take the shot.
Ah, you want to aim right here. He said the neck, I'll put it in the neck, but when you're hunting a deer, you put it through the ribs. You want that arrow to go through both of his lungs. Ideally, you want the arrow to go through both of its lungs and come out the other side. What's going to happen is that deer's going to get shot, and it's going to go to take off running like they always do. And he's not going to get very far because he can't fucking breathe. And his lungs fill up with lung, and then they die pretty quick. When you're bow hunting. Going for the neck is weird, because if you don't hit what you're aiming at, which first of all, it's a lot harder shot, but secondly, if you don't hit what you're aiming at, you just... Worst case scenario, the worst thing you could do when you're hunting a deer is you can hit the deer where you will fuck the deer up, but it will not die for several hours or days. I hit the goddamn neck, though. Now what? Hunt another deer. All right, hunting another deer. Son of the expert hunter. No, my dad and brother are really into it. So I grew up around it, and like I went on hunting trips, or like not hunting trips, but like when my dad would go out hunting, I'd go with him sometimes, and we'd watch. Or whatever, but... Oh, I know about it. I know my way around a gun. Oh, fuck, another deer.
Got it. Well done. I think that's all we can carry.
I went for it anyway. I did what you absolutely should not do, and that's take a shot.
The other. You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Are you grabbing one of them or not?
Yeah, dog, I'm getting the one across the fucking river that I can very easily cross. Oh my god, I can run on my own now. I know it's not the most immersive thing ever, but I can actually run and move. Horsey. Horseykins. Achievement unlocked running. I'm just glad I can move on my own. Are you afraid to cross the water? There he is. Saw a deer skull where the deer got smacked in the forehead and lived long enough for the bone to start growing over the arrow. Yeah, you can look up. There's a pretty common one that you see on the internet sometimes where somebody shot an arrow. He was like behind the deer, and he shot the arrow, and the arrow went up into the deer's ribs. And the deer lived. So a couple bones like broke around it. And maybe he was young when he got shot too, but the bones actually grew around the fucking... So his rib cage was like connected. Like they weren't individual bones. They were literally touching each other because they grew around. They were all one big ass bone. They grew around the arrow. You can look it up. If you look up deer, arrow, bone, rib cage or something like that, you'll probably get the image you're looking for. When do we get to the open world part of the game? Actually, pretty soon. I know it takes a fucking minute with this one, but I think we get back to town, and then we leave and go set up camp. We might do the train mission. There's a train mission, then we go set up a camp, and then once the camp's set up, we're good. It has ribs on one side, and it has rib on the other side. Yeah, one way to look at it.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on, then. Let's head back.
Yep.
Nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found him.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
It's easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were...
That second shot I was taking was insanely far. That's why I tried to creep up. I was trying to creep up because I was like, this is really far for a bow when we're freeballing it out here like this. Especially if I'm aiming for the neck, but the game's like, nah, take the shot. And I'm like, all right, well, you say so.
You've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? Still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big cut.
You know, it would have been kind of a cool, chill job back in the day. Like back in this day, I'm talking about. You know, it would have been like nice, just move to a small town or whatever, and kick back. I think just being a butcher. But the kind of butcher where like, you bring me a deer, I'll butcher it for you, and then I keep half the meat. You know. We don't have to pay each other shit. I keep half the deer, you get the other half the deer after I cut it up for you.
A few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
And then from that, people come in and be like, yeah, I want this venison, and then they buy that from you. So you have food, you always have meat, and you get money.
Maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home. Everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6
Goddamn
months.
O'Driscolls.
I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of talk about
Probably be a librarian or a gardener. Was gardener a real thing back then? Like way back then, I feel like you'd be
Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches.
just have to be like a for rich people thing.
bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around. You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
Am I following you or are you following me? I'd have been a flower. Rich people had garden. Yeah, you'd have to live in or close to rich people areas. You go garden for them.
Cut up here, off the trail.
The other, what fun? The other fun want to be? I think being a blacksmith. Oh my God, horsey! Bear has spooked your horse.
Good one, boy.
I must calm him. Blacksmith, just making guns. Just making guns, getting gun shipments in, selling guns, whatever.
How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
I'd have been dead probably. Yeah, more than likely all of us would have been dead. Most of us would have been dead.
Yes. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Working in bathhouses sounds cool. Okay, I'm gonna ask you this question,
You're alive.
and there's no nice way to phrase this.
You want me to move on?
Okay, less chance of diseases. I'm glad you gave a follow-up reason.
No, you could run it alone. No
Would it be?
problem.
Would it be less? Because you're dealing with everybody's filth in a way, right?
I'm done with it. I was wondering if someone's gonna kill
It
you.
could potentially make you more.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch.
Speaking of weird deer stuff, you ever see videos of bucks with a whole nother deer's head stuck in their antlers? Apparently bucks can get so hornlocked their opponent dies, they have to rip off its head to get free, but would soon die themselves because they can't eat. Yeah, Tony, I don't know about that instance specifically, but it's not uncommon at all for two deer to just get locked up and then they both die locked up.
We need you now. More than ever.
Good.
You can find videos of people finding two deer locked up that have recently gotten locked up, and some very brave human being will go up there and unlock their antlers for them.
Years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years.
Yeah. Taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now.
I'm really excited to crank into this game. I don't know, the more I'm playing it, the more I'm down for it.
The other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the
Later,
horse
clairvoyance.
as
Take it easy, bud.
I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
Careful. I tried to ride the Count once. Hucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
As deep in the built as I do, yeah, I feel that. There was a story on Reddit, and like,
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
it was one of those stories where it's like, what is a story you've never told anyone before? And a guy was talking about how him and his dad went hunting, and they were by a river they normally hunt at, and they said they saw a deer. And then apparently there's a deer, a disease deer can get where they basically go fucking crazy.
Showing me how to use the bow properly.
Like their brain gets eaten by a parasite and they just slowly lose everything. But the guy said that him and his dad saw this deer because he was still young. Him and his dad saw this deer, and the deer looked over at him, stood up on their back 2 feet, stood up on its back 2 feet, and walked into the river and died. I would like to drop the deer.
Bring it over then. What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
Why, he loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder. Have a drink, boys. You earned it. Jesus, what is that? Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing.
Maybe rum, sir.
Keeps you sane, it does. Yeah, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
Oh my god. I took the case off my phone and it bumps around all like...
Mr. Morgan.
I bumped the screen a lot now, I don't mean to. But the phone looks so fucking slick.
You're always one with the jokes.
A job for me olden days like Red Dead would be fisherman. Come back to town with fish.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
Oh, don't worry, Dono. We gotta be getting out of the snow soon. I think there's a train mission, and then we go set up camp out of the snow. We're coming.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course. Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive. Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me. Sure. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years. Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
Realistically, how long do you have to sell the fish? They're gonna be best same day. You can maybe do day old fish the next. Later, Hannah. Be safe on your drive.
Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being
That's
Dutch,
why the thing about being a
plans
fisherman, you'd have to wake up
of
early, like mad early.
dreams.
So you catch the fish in the morning, and then you try to sell to people going to the morning market.
I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here then? I owe you. Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
You'll keep your fish for 2 days. Now, well, back in the day, right? Because this is an era where
What's left of me?
they didn't have refrigerators for a long time. I don't know when this is in regards to when we figured out refrigerators, but like...
See plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all
So what
know
they
it.
would do with meats, and it works a lot less well with fish, but it still works with fish. What they would do with meats is they would literally just coat the shit in salt, just put a fuck ton of seasoning on it.
Ain't a problem.
Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
RDR2 is like 30 years before the earliest refrigerators. There you
I just don't
go.
want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Leviticus, Cornwall's no joke.
When did the white people lose seasoning trend start? I have a theory
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer,
that most of the
oil
white
man.
people cooking weird
Good
food
for him. Sounds
are
like he has more than enough to share.
upper middle class
Gentlemen,
to rich
it
white-
is
to rich
time
white
make
people.
Something of ourselves. Get your horses ready.
Because all the poor rural white families I knew, not all of them, but most of them were pretty damn good at making decent cooking. And not skimping on the seasoning and shit like that.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls,
Cajun seasoning and garlic mints are mainstays of my... Yo, I'm gonna say it again. I've advocated for it before. I'll advocate for it again. Pizza Hut, Cajun pizza... Pizza Hut French fries. You get the Cajun French fries from Pizza Hut. There is the perfect amount of crack in those French fries.
How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back. That's what we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan.
Great. Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
Oh yeah, they put us with Micah here.
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep, crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride.
Totino's pizza parties covered in Cajun seasoning is my go-to. I'll have to try that. Have to get a little Cajun. Have to get a little Cajun in my own spice cabinet. I feel like being a bar owner or a tiny shop owner or a bank owner would all be chill jobs back in the day, other than the fact that you'd get robbed a lot. And by a lot, I mean maybe 4 times in your life, but that's still way more.
Out of the snow, finally.
Dono!
Good. Well, we need to get this done.
I mean, this doesn't look like out of the snow to me, but he said it, so.
Anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call...
What would you put cinnamon on? I put cinnamon on the oatmeal I make.
Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at 'em, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course.
Just oatmeal? No, but you just said what do you put it on,
Stay
so.
calm. Keep your eyes sharp. That goes for all.
I've seen an argument recently on Twitter that says you're supposed to put sugar in your spaghetti sauce.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
I don't know if it's necessarily supposed to be sweet, but you're supposed to put sugar on it.
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. Money's
Yeah, you guys ever, you make toast, you butter the toast, as soon as it pops out of the shit, it's gotta still be hard enough to burn your hand a little when you're buttering the toast. And then as that melts into it, you sprinkle some cinnamon on top. Or is cinnamon sugar mixed?
Now everyone, shut up and get your mind.
That's a classic, delicious poor person snack.
Come on. There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
Homie, what? You get bread, throw that bitch in the toaster. You don't want it black. You just want it, you know, a little toasty, right? As soon as it pops up, it's got to still be warm enough to where it kind of burns your hands. You spread butter on that bitch. And the butter will melt quickly because it's still hot, right? And as the butter melts, you take a cinnamon and sugar mixture, and you just sprinkle that all over the top. It's literally cinnamon toast. Pick on Bill. Can I be on my horse for this?
Okay, boy.
Where are the fucking... Is this what I'm supposed to do?
This is a good spot.
Yeah. I must remember to thank Colm O'Driscoll for planning it out so well for us.
And for providing all the explosives. Real generous of the feller.
I hope I'm doing this right.
What are you waiting for? Hey!
Alright, I'm going. I was not doing the right thing. They physically want me to go check on Bill. California had 17,106 bank robberies between the mid-'80s to the '90s. Talking about the 1880s? Do we have California? Yeah, we have California. Oh, Billy. Oh, there's Billy.
How you getting on?
Yeah, I'm okay.
California was free, haha.
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right. Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Oh. I thought he meant those rocks, and I was trying to walk that way, and the game was not letting me. My family, in the fall, we throw apples and cinnamon sticks in a crock pot with a cup of water. And leave it on low just for the smell. You can eat the apples later. That is the most fall shit I've ever heard. Who needs a fucking pumpkin spice candle when you got that thing going on?
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Okay, horse, I'll come to you. Struggle food or non-struggle food? Which is better? What the fuck do you mean, which is better? Non-struggle food. Living a fucking life. Having money. What the fuck do you mean? Expensive things taste better. What the fuck are you... What kind of question?
What's going on? He says all fine.
We'll soon find out.
The fuck is that? Yeah, here's one for you guys. It's freezing cold and you have to sleep outside. Would you rather sleep with a blanket that costs 75 cents, or would you rather have a nice tent with a heavy-duty sleeping bag and a huge fucking really warm Afghan to throw over yourself? Nah, Michael Michelson, not as long as you get to it eventually. Oh, am I not standing in the right spot? What's going on here? Surely the gold lace shit. We're talking about food that costs money, not food that's dumb.
I think so. Okay.
I doubt the gold will make it taste worse. It can't add anything to it. What am I doing? Weapon wheel, item wheel. Oh, good. Now they don't know who I am.
Gentlemen, it's time.
Who is that?
Good luck. All of you. You all know what to do.
Here we go. Shit! No! What? God!
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Where did you find that
Moron. You said it was fine.
my fault. Come on! You're pathetic. You know that?
BW shit, how you doing, pimp? I like that we had a good backup plan here. Goddamn O'Driscolls! Two of them fell off the side. Did Arthur just call him thick? Thick in the head, man. Lenny!
I got you. Now stop yelling. Arthur, help me! Yeah, you're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
He fell. The others will get him.
You and me, big man.
Oh, where's my bow?
Come on, we need to stop this train.
Did you hear the scream? Oh my god, he's a deadeye! Oh. You're on my team. Good duck, by the way. Did you guys see him duck that bullet?